Yeah.
Alright, we're back!
And we're still eating Twizzlers.
Well, you are.
You can't have none. Get your own damn Twizzlers.
I did. That's what inspired you to get yours.
Yep.
Except mine were pull and peel.
I don't care. They taste the same.
They actually don't. Those are strawberry. The other ones are cherry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never noticed.
Or watermelon. They have watermelon flavored pull and peel ones now.
I haven't tried them yet.
Yeah, they're not as good as the cherry. But then again, I'm not a big fan of watermelon flavored stuff, so...
Oh.
You know. Oh, you know what? I just saw it in the cutscene. The book in the corner.
That hurts.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just saw it in the corner.
That fucker's in the way.
No, it's right there. It's right under OK. See?
Oh, it was in his crotch?
No, it was like a little bit off to his left from our perspective. See? It's right there. Right on the floor.
Oh, I see it now. Yep. That piece of shit.
It's
right there.
How did we miss this?
Seriously. It's because we weren't looking for it.
I know.
And make sure you remember that guy's face.
How the fuck can you forget a guy that looks like this?
Just,
I said
because
I
I
don't
did.
understand.
Just remember his face. You get because it's gonna happen.
You said you can stay
It's
and
gonna
make
happen.
yourself useful.
You can talk?
Understand me?
You can talk.
All right, I'll work.
Do more than work. Get on your knees, bitch.
So, in case you're wondering, this is the
All
All
Bed
Bed
Primer
Primer,
1.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
We,
Y equals pink A.
yeah.
Choose the rank of-
Hujela.
Okay.
Hujela.
I didn't
Hujela.
realize I was in all bed, and I didn't realize that they had ranks.
Yeah.
I should save.
Yeah.
On top of your data.
You do realize how dead you would be, right?
Yeah, instant.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I would just explode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
Great, sphere grid tutorial.
The reason we're so, like, what the fuck about this one particular book is because the guide we're using always highlights the All Bed primers in, like, bold black ink, except for the first two.
Seriously, it does 3 onwards.
Yeah, all of them, through 26. So, when I went back and I was like, where the fuck is All Bed Primer 1? Because, like, I'd found 2 and it was like, okay, well, I missed it, whatever. But I found number 1, but, like, I went back even further and I realized they didn't even put it in the items section for that area.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they didn't even do that.
Did they at least tell you it was there?
Yeah, but you have to read the entire thing. And that's why I don't like these Brady Games, things anymore.
I bet the Prima guide didn't do that. The original was Prima.
Yeah. Like, they don't put everything on the map like they should, you know? And, like, at the beginning of all their guides, it's like, oh yeah, we're just not gonna highlight the important, like, items that you want to find. We're just gonna leave that.
That's bullshit.
It kinda is, yeah.
Oh, I get my camera for my helicopter model.
Cool.
So we'll have to see the camera quality on it.
Hmm.
That sphere grid.
That sphere grid.
I don't know about you, but I would use those spheres. Oh yeah.
We're going to.
Oh,
We
okay.
found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's
That's
not
great.
active now, but there should still be some power left.
That's
We're gonna
fantastic.
go down there and activate it.
All
And then we
right.
should be able to salvage the big prize.
What's the big prize?
Notice that weird
Okay,
pause
let's get to
in her
work.
actual line of dialogue,
Roger.
but no pause at all in her facial animation. In
No.
the talking.
There never is. Just yeah.
Just really awkward.
You
Over-
gotta look good for the pretty girl. You just do. That should be a life rule that everyone abides by.
Even other girls.
Yes. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch the butt.
This sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
Finding Nemo, what's wrong with you?
Oh, that's right.
Well, I mean, we're going the wrong direction, but he swims up the chain and touches the boat.
Yeah. In this one, you're going down, away.
Really easy fucking.
Although the music in the fights is actually pretty,
Catchy.
yeah. Oh, and, since we lost that footage,
Yeah. That happened.
Yeah, it happened for like 9 parts. Seriously, 9 parts.
We're kind of PO'd about that.
A little bit, yeah. But as I've stated before, I don't remember if I said it in the first and second episodes, but I don't like turn-based combat. I don't enjoy it at all. I much prefer the hack and slash kind of games, third-person hack and slash games.
It's because you're boring.
Shut your face. But I actually liked this game's combat system, and for a while I couldn't figure out what it was that actually made this one so much more interesting and actually feel rewarding. Well, for one, it's
There's Seizure right behind me.
apparently, yeah. I think there is. Like, I think you may have to hit the circle button to get. Yeah.
Holy
there-
shit, there is.
Wow.
Holy fuck, that's so handy.
It is, yeah. Because now, if you do lose for some reason, then you don't have to go back down that damn chain again.
Well, I mean, not just that, but it restores my health
Oh yeah.
every time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Buttons, 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 buttons.
I think
buttons,
he really is
buttons,
just hammering that thing.
buttons,
He's not
buttons.
pressing anything.
Star Trek hacking.
Anyway, it took me a while to figure it out, but it's actually a combination of factors about the game. One, the music. It's catchy and it's also very
It's pretty. It's got a really nice speed to it,
yeah.
and it makes it seem like the combat goes a lot faster than it actually does.
Yeah, plus the combat is actually much faster than other turn-based RPG games. I mean, like, there's none of this, like, stuff. It's like, I'm attacking you now, done, back.
Except for the underwater part.
Yeah.
Just trim back.
Underwater, it's a little different.
At least it makes sense, though.
Yeah. But even then, it makes sense, so it doesn't feel like, oh, it's taking forever. Also, nothing takes very long. Like, the only thing I think has exception to that are the summons that are come later,
Yeah.
because they all
They all have that cutscene.
yeah, and that kind of breaks the flow of battle. But like nothing does that.
But you're not going to use them very often.
Yeah, but nothing else does that in the game. Nothing else breaks the flow of the combat, like at all, really. Whereas other games seem to have that problem where it's just like, oh, why does this take so long? Another factor that helps that is that the camera keeps kind of moving around in a lot of scenes.
Like
Especially
that?
in the boss fights, yeah. Like, the camera won't just sit there in one stationary position in a lot of fights. It'll keep moving around.
You're not just looking at one side to attack the other. You see it from other angles, and that's kind of nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
I think another thing that I like about the game is that there aren't real levels to it. Like,
do you
your
mean?
characters are never really assigned a level. You know? You're given
level?
sphere levels, but then you spend those as points. So, I mean, like, at the end of the game, Titus isn't level 50. He's, like, X number of spheres into the sphere grid. You know?
Mm-hmm.
With X number of abilities. He's not given, like, a level of, like, 50 or 55 or whatever. You know? Another really cool thing about this game is that in the boss fights, in at least this one and ones later on apparently, but I've not seen it.
Yeah.
The bosses move around and do different stuff, and you can activate different commands.
Oh, yeah. Have you gotten to the ones where you have voice commands?
What? No.
Yeah. Eventually, you get to a point where during certain boss fights, certain characters will yell at the boss, basically.
Wow. No, I've never seen that. I did get to one boss fight where you could like charge a crane up on the side, and then use it to rip the head off of the boss, basically.
I'm just gonna throw grenades at you,
Yeah.
octopus, dude.
His name is actually in the book. I forget what it is. It is Tross, actually. T-R-O-S.
He wants me to stand by, but I don't want to do that.
Well, you kind of... Well, yeah, okay.
I want to heal Titus.
You don't have to, but... It's kind of nice that they don't force you to do that. You can actually use grenades, yeah.
I know. When in doubt, frag out.
That kind of, interestingly enough, does apply, yeah. When in doubt, frag the fuck out, bitches.
It just looks funny because
Yeah,
I mean, octopus mouths aren't where their face is at.
yeah. And his face is up on top, like, yeah.
Yeah,
And now he's facing the wrong way.
he is. Grenades do a lot more damage.
Yep.
So I'm gonna grenade him. Oh shit! And then I'm gonna heal Riku.
But, I think the items are a little slow, actually.
A little bit.
Oh, and at the end of the battles, a lot of times, the ends of the battles aren't real long either. You know, they aren't very long either, rather. They, they're kind of like, they give you one shot of, like, the character or who did the final blow, or, like,
Oh
all
yeah,
the
pincer
characters.
attack. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You know? Or they kind of give you one final look at everyone or the last character to do damage or whatever, and then it's over. You get the final result screen and everything.
Yep.
And it's just kind of like, alright, awesome.
Hey, don't throw that grenade too far, or you'll hit me.
I'm
Overkill.
so glad that's not...
Fuck you.
I'm so
Fuck you,
glad that's
pincer
not-
attack.
Yeah. I'm so glad that's not like an option, like a chance thing that can happen, Riku throwing it too far.
Yeah.
That would be so terrible. Because, I mean, she just did more damage than you have health in that last attack.
Yep.
So Titus would have died and the game would have been over. No items found. Fuck your face.
Yay. Wait, is there anything I need to know about in here?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright.
Regroup on the ship. The next thing you have to get is, on the next place. Yeah. Look at that searchlight. Look
Yeah.
at it!
I didn't even know that was a light at first.
I know, it doesn't really look like one, does it?
Nope.
That's kind of the problem with, like, taking old games and making them HD.
Yeah, they just look funny now.
Yeah, they really do. They just kind of look funny. I mean, they do look HD compared to the originals. Don't get me wrong, they look much better. But they also look weird because they're not taking the game and rebuilding it from the ground up as an HD game. They're taking the old game and reskinning it as an HD game.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of looks like, okay. Rather than like, oh yeah.
I also love how, like, all these people are half fish.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to know how everyone can breathe underwater for this long. Like, this is never brought up. This is never addressed, except for one part on the next place. They're like, oh man, like, blitzball players
Cat
can...
Waka did 5 laps and we all did 3. It's like, holy shit, what the fuck are you swimming around?
Yeah. And not only that, but, like, like, you could literally be in this, in, like, the last section, you could sit there for 50 hours, and Titus would never lose breath, and would never drown.
You never would.
It would never happen. It would actually be really funny if you, like, actually sat there for that long, and he finally actually started to drown. He just started losing HP gradually. Just because he's finally running out of air.
The maximum amount of time that someone can stand in the water while holding their breath, and this is if they train themselves to be able to do this, is 7 minutes.
Yeah, they
Hold-
actually have competitions for that.
Yep.
It's called, God, I forget what it's called.
It's called the Olympics.
No. Well, yes, but no. There's a particular sport where the entire point of it is to, you know, dive as deep as you can without any gear. I forget what it's
I
called.
helped out, didn't I?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
you
we-
get to stay out, dick.
Free diving.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Mom and John do that sometimes. Well, not so much Mom, but John does.
Riku's a
He
mind
doesn't,
reader.
he doesn't go deep though. He just swims around.
Yeah. That's kind of the point, though, of freediving, is going down as far as you can without any gear.
Right on.
At a certain point, though, you're kind of just fucked, because then you start getting the bends. And with no gear, you can't sit in those little pool things that they have for you
Nope.
to depressurize. You have to go to the top.
It's because you eat too fast. Shut up, Riku. Give me that fucking water. I want it.
It's probably not even water.
It's probably vodka, because they're secretly all Russian.
Yeah.
And that's why they hate them. That's why everyone else hates the All Bad.
Because they're Russian and
'Cause-
everyone else is Japanese and American.
Yes.
By the way, we've hit that 15-minute mark, so the start button would be a good one, eh?
Oh, fine.
It's not my fault, man.
Whatever.
Blame the YouTube.